This is Dr. Vaishali and I'm reading from the book Spirit of Homeopathy, book written by Dr. Rajan Sankaran. Section 4, Materia Medica, and chapter number 41, Situational Materia Medica of some remedies. Today's remedy is psorinum. Psorinum. Psorinum is a man who has tried to climb a mountain but somewhere along the way is stuck and can neither go up or no down, both being too risky. He is scared to move. Here, an element of tremendous fear is involved, fear with the despair. It is not only that he doubt his capacity, but he is scared of the mountain itself. It is rather a feeling of danger from outside than a sense of incapacity inside. This fear comes out of the situation in which he finds himself when he has not really assessed the risk involved before. For example, while sulfur is very optimistic, optimistic and think he is great, he can do anything, and tuberculum has a strong desire for travel and adventure. Soranum will get into the adventure where he reaches a particular point from which it is difficult to move forward. Sulfur and tuberculum are complementary to the soranum. I remember an occasion where I had gone to the Himalayas with a friends. We saw a mountain almost unclimbed and we were thirsty for an adventure. So we started climbing. It was a steep mountain without a path. We reached a particular point about halfway up where it became almost impossible to climb further. When we looked back, there was no way, not even a trace of our footstep to go down. That was a near death experience. I was almost hanging, holding on the branch of the tree, with the support of only one foot. At that particular time in my life, I felt totally hopeless. I had a strong fear that this was the last moment of my life, and if that was so, why prolong it? So, on one side, there was a total despair, a feeling that it was better to leave the branch and let go of life, a totally pessimistic approach. And on the other hand, there was a great irresolution and anticipation and foreboding. Although I had a friend with me, I felt totally abandoned. It started raining and my restlessness increased. Finally, I found a way out by trying very hard and moving each by each. I think I was in Suriname state at that time. The rubrics are despair, fear of disaster, fear of misfortune, irresolution, ailment from anticipation, anxiety foreboding, pessimistic, forsaken feeling, estranged from her family, restlessness aggravated during the storm, anxiety riding downhill. The idea of Suriname is that he has reached a very risky point in life, in health, in business, etc. There is a nervous foreboding and despair and being a fear of disaster. The rubric are despair of recovery during convalescence. Means that there is a danger right up to the last step. He has suffered from such a danger illness that he cannot afford to have even a slightest hope. So he has to despair until he recovers totally. Phosphoricum acidum is the situation of the man who has made the effort to climb the mountain and has become so tired that he doubts his capacity to climb further. He is the person who tried, but the mountain seems tough task for him. He feels like taking rest by lying down. He is totally exhausted and has no energy left. So he sits and sad and brood about his unattainable goal. Apathy from the struggle with unequal circumstances mentioned in the Patak Material Medica, brooding over one's condition, desire to lie down. This is all about phosphorus acidicum, which I compare with the soranum.